Super Robot back again. I have another penny stock video here, and this one is super exciting, guys, that we're going to be looking at today. I'm actually really hyped about this. I think it's going to be huge. So I do want to go over in detail what's the story with CANB. If you follow me on Twitter, I've been talking about it a little bit. They had a massive 8K released last night, which completely changes the game for this company. I do think it's the most exciting news we've seen in the OTC in a while, and it's all official. It's not even speculation. I mean, this is an SEC official 8K here. So we're going to get into what that's about in a moment and why I'm so excited about this. But let's just take a quick overview on what this company is, right? We want to look at the share structure, as always. Very tight float on this one. Only 16 million shares here held at DTC. That's a fantastic float. Amazing share structure here. Only 16 million shares held in the DTC, guys. What that means is if there's a high demand for this stock, and I'm pretty darn sure there's going to be with this news, this can go parabolic. There's really a very low supply of shares in the market. I do believe the float's already pretty locked up. We're going to take a look at the chart as well. So there's really not much out there at all in terms of shares being sold. This is a tightly held stock. It has the potential to make a really big move. It has done over $1 before. It's traded over $1 before. It's only at 10 cents now. Okay, so let's dive deeper into what this 8K is about. So here it is. This was filed last night. So that would have been Wednesday, March 6th. Okay, and it hit after hours. And, you know, we saw a volume spike today, and I expect this to continue to uptrend from here. Because the news is massive. And so basically what happened is this company has acquired a patent, okay, through its subsidiary, Nascent Pharma LLC. And this patent covers, right here, covering liquid formulations of cannabis, including, among other things, beverages, tinctures, vape pen liquids, liquid-filled capsules. Okay, so essentially every CBD product on the market right now that's a liquid, or a tincture, or a beverage, or a gummy, falls under this patent. It's an absolutely massive discovery from this company. They acquired this patent, right, through the courts, okay? And here's the kicker. An independent valuation firm valued the patents at $122 million in 2020, so they've likely gone up in value since then. And that's after applying a 90% discount. Okay, assuming a revenue stream through August 2034. So that's after applying a 9% discount. So essentially, the independent valuation for this is over $1 billion. Okay, over $1 billion valuation for this patent, and that's assuming revenue stream. So that's assuming that this patent is going to bring in a revenue stream of over $1 billion for this company over the next 10 years, or $100 million per year, or at the most conservative estimate, $10 million per year, which is still massive. Okay, because what's the market cap here? $3 million. Under $4 million market cap still, only $3.7 million. And this company now has a patent that could be worth over $1 billion. This is real. This is all official. It's through the SEC. All right, they filed the 8K, which means that the valuation is completely legitimate. And so what this means for the company is, well, like I said, you have a $3.7 million market cap with a patent that they hold that's worth over $1 billion, essentially, right? So it's really difficult to get bigger news than that, especially in the OTC. I mean, this would be giant news for a NASDAQ. I mean, a NASDAQ would rip on this news, okay? So this is really big. And keep in mind, CANB is not a stinky pinky. This is an OTCQB, fully audited, fully SEC reporting company, okay? There's nothing funky going on here. This is the biggest news we've seen in the OTC in quite a while. So it's really exciting. If we look at their balance sheet as well, the company already has $13 million in assets, and $4.5 million of those assets is in property and equipment. So they have a good balance sheet as well. They have more assets than debt. And so they're going to generate huge revenue. So how do you generate revenue through these patents? Well, likely, through lawsuits, right? Because anything that this patent applies for, they're going to get big paydays on. Okay, so we'll have to wait for more information regarding that, but I do think the company will probably follow this up with a press release, as usually 8Ks like this are followed up with official press releases at some point. So I'm looking forward to seeing a press release here as well with more information. But as of now, this is pretty much the biggest news that we have in OTC, period. Really, really exciting. And on an audited SEC reporting company with a phenomenal share structure, only 16 million shares. Take a look at the chart. Okay, here's the chart. And what you'll see is there's tons and tons and tons of room. This ticker traded in multi-dollars not long ago. All right, earlier this year. So now, what do we have? Well, we have a really huge reversal opportunity happening here. I mean, the amount of room over this resistance around 0.20 is gigantic. Okay, so the 200 MA has come so low here that we're just about to break over it. And that's our real big resistance right now, is that 200 MA. If this breaks and holds over the 200 MA, the amount of room on this chart is insane. I mean, just insane. Okay, so you had a big volume day today. The market makers, they stuffed it down a little bit, so you get that wick. That's what's going to happen when you're trying to break through resistance like the 200 MA. But with news like this, there's no reason that this shouldn't continue and break over that 200 MA and go on a tear here. So it's a really, really exciting opportunity. Easily one of my favorites right now in the market, just based on all of these factors. Really looking forward to seeing a PR from the company as well. And again, the break above the 200 MA is going to be huge. It's really going to launch this thing. So CANB, guys, #1 stock to watch in OTC right now, alongside, big names like IGPK that are performing really well. I think this is equally as exciting. All right, and then one more ticker I have to look at, which is a NASDAQ, is SKYX. I have their chart here. This is a really nice looking NASDAQ for a reversal play. Let's draw some lines. Look at that. We have a really clean double bottom, and you can see now the daily chart's trying to reverse here. You can see the candle has broken above our 9-day moving average now as well, and the 9-day moving average has begun to curl up. All right, so this is a really classic technical setup that you can play, the double bottom into a reversal. You see we have our 200 MA is almost up to $2. So at the very least, I expect this to be able to retest the 200 MA for a swing. So it's a really good swing trade opportunity. Let me just show you as well. If we bring up the company's news here, they have some interesting news that just came out the other day, which is right here. SKYX continues enhancing market penetration, collaborating with U.S. leading elegant lighting company Golden Lighting. Okay, so what's the key here? Well, it says Golden Lighting is a highly disruptive platform technology company with over 77 pending and issued patents globally. Okay, so this company holds a ton of valuable patents, SKYX. It's a technology company, so they're really well positioned in this market. And again, you have a really great double bottom setup here with a lot of room to that 200 MA. So even just a retest of this would produce a really nice move from here. And you can see that MACD is pretty much as low as it's going to go. It really looks like it's ready to ramp back up. So the technicals here are fantastic. The news is great that they had the other day, and they PR pretty often, so I would expect more news. I mean, they had a PR two days ago before this. They had one 8 days before this, right? So they PR pretty often. It's a great one to look at as a NASDAQ swing trade. So that pretty much wraps it up, guys. CANB, billion-dollar news on this chart. Oh, my God. I mean, this is awesome. I really, really like this one. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.